What's up, big dogs? Welcome back. This week's narrative. Hit that intro. All right, this week's narrative. Memes are overrated. Here's what I have to say.
Oh, God.
Fuck that. Because if you have been following the Big Dogs account, if you've been following me, you've been following Nick, you've been following wait, who? Oh, yeah, Noah. You would have seen the A+.
It worked. We got him out.
We got him.
Fired him without
him.
No severance package.
Rafa's gone, man. He's too expensive anyways.
Love that.
But yeah, so
bring in Federer.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys have been following Twitter, you saw the news with Bobby Tees, aka Bobby Sylvester, and all of his
Bobby Creeps.
So Bobby Creeps, all of the inappropriate gestures, videos, messages that he sent to women on Twitter. It was absolutely disgusting. But the silver lining is he gave us memes for days. And Noah, Nick, and I dedicated our entire, what was it, Thursday? Was it Thursday or Friday? We dedicated.
It really was the entire, like all of my energy went to fucking Bobby Sylvester that day. It was fucked up, man.
Yeah. We dedicated basically our entire day to making memes and just thanking this man because it's exactly what he deserves. But more importantly, I mean, I'm not going to speak for you guys, but that was probably my favorite day of Twitter all time because my entire feed was just like memes and no more like links to like other random sites. And I could just literally scroll through my feed and just have a laugh. And, you know, I put in some of my best video editing work, I think I have to say. And, you know, I put in some of my best meme work. We all put our best foot forward. And we're going to give you guys a little bit of a behind the scenes of the thought process, the mind behind some of the greatest memes I've ever seen from Noah and Nick. So we're going to walk into some of this. What was your favorite meme that you saw on that day, Nick?
There were so many of them. I'd have to probably go back and look. There was Pete Overzet had a really good one with Bobby on like a Tinder dating app or some shit. And he lists like the things that he said in the first video, like teasing a pussy and like shit like that. So that was a really good one. I really think we were on top of the game there. Like all the shit we put out was just absolutely rocking on Twitter. So I was pumped up. I was very, at the end of the day, I felt like, you know, I took my socks off and I was like, that was a good, honest days of fucking work. Like we fucking put our energy into that shit. And it was kind of exhausting, to be honest with you. Like we were all over it. It really fucking was, dude, because we were like strategizing and I was like, no, like this isn't the right time to do it. And I see the tweet come out and I was like, it's fucking go time. And we had like 15 of them locked up, ready to go. So, yeah, I mean, like there were so many good memes and it's when the content comes out, it's so easy we have so many good templates on the app that do you use like, what app do you use? The meme?
I use Image Flip.
I use meme generator.
I don't know. I just look it up on my phone and I do it on there. I just look up like meme generator. It's the first one.
There's a really good app that I do them off. I thought that's where you pulled them from because it's got the ones that you usually use are like the first one listed on the app. It's like really quick to do it with. I'll send it to you afterwards.
Yeah. But yeah, send it.
I always like, how do you approach your memes? Because sometimes I'll think of like the situation and then I'll work backwards. So I'm like, what's the point I'm trying to convey from it? And then like, does the picture work? Sometimes I'll see the picture and then I'll think of like what I want to put into it. But more often than not, it's like reverse engineering the overall theme of the point of the meme that I want to get across.
Yeah, to me, like one of them that just set up itself perfectly was the second DM where he's like, I make good money. I'm a podcast listener. And there's that meme on Twitter, like no man has 5 things. I'm like, well, he listed 4. I'll come up with the 5th and it's a wife and kids. So I just threw that out there. So I kind of reverse engineered it. But the one where I made the video of, I was legit just a living Pablo Escobar meme where he's like looking off into the distance, just thinking. Like I was just trying to come up with a way to make a video out of it. And then when it came to fruition, I'm like, I feel like Scott right now. Like that's the best thing I've ever put together. And I host a podcast once a week, which makes me feel kind of shit. But
the best.
I was so proud of myself.
Yeah, there's times where like it's right on the tip of your tongue and like you know what you're trying to get across and you have like 1 or 2 of the pieces of content that you need to put in the meme, but you're just like, what's like the missing piece here to make it like perfect? And when you get that, that's like ejaculating. There's no better feeling than that.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, I'm kind of like you, Nick. Like, I have like this message that I'm trying to deliver, and then I'm just trying to like find that like nice wording to go with it. And then obviously there's like templates, right? Like my favorites are like the distracted boyfriend meme. If you guys don't know what that is,
You love
look it
that
up.
one. Yeah.
That one's probably that one and the Drake Hotline Bling meme are probably two of my favorites because like that's like the easiest structure to fit things in. It's like what you should be doing versus what he did, right? So, you know, for example, like how I thought about the Fantasy Pros ones was like, you know, I had Fantasy Pros in the middle, and then like the girlfriend says like firing sexual predators, and then, you know, the girl walking by says firing tweets about Jerry Rice.
Mm-hmm.
I think the key to nailing the distracted boyfriend meme is it has to start with like the same word. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know, I said firing twice. So like, it took me a while to be like, how do I turn this tweet they made about Jerry Rice and Emmett Smith into like firing?
Yeah, once you said, there's really levels to this shit. You could tell when people like once you could start like intertwining 3 or 4 like witty things within one meme, like that's when you know you're like on a like. It's funny because I had some of my friends like text me, they're like, yo, you like your guys' meme games have fucking leveled up, and I was like, that's the nicest compliment I've ever fucking gotten. I was like, you're fucking right though. We this is like what we pride ourselves on, and that's like the content that's really popular like on social media. So like, how are we going to be in the content creation game and not be on our meme game? And it's funny, you could always tell like who, like sometimes we'll put out memes and then someone in our audience will like reply with a meme. You know, they just like want, oh, yeah, I'm just happy to be here. Like one of those, they're just like, they want to be in the game. You could tell it's their first meme because it's really fucking bad. It's super basic. And I'm proud of you, but listen, we're gonna get better at this together, I promise.
Yeah, we were all there at one point. My new favorite meme template is like the Pam one where they're like holding out the pieces of paper.
Oh my God, yeah, that was so funny.
Because pictures say 1,000 words, and you don't have to put any words in it. You just put a picture of Bobby Sylvester and Dennis Reynolds or Ted Bundy, whichever one you want to put out to the public, and people understand the levels.
Bro, did you see the one, the cigarette with the wine, the 12 years later one?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
George made that one, but I was like, I don't know. I was like, that one's too borderline to put out, I think, because like people who have like mentally challenged kids or some shit might get mad at it. And I was like, I don't want to make this about us, you know, and like trying to be like fucking assholes and everything. So I didn't put that one out, but like, I can't wait till like we really start fucking going at it.
There were a few we had to hold back. Gun in the holster. Yeah. I feel bad. Like the one I made, I was like super proud of it, but I'm like, I don't want this guy catching ricochet shots. Like he did nothing.
Yeah, that one was really fucking good. I was thinking like, because we were talking about the Big Dogs Draft Guide about how next year we want to make it like way more lifestyle inclusive and not just fantasy stuff. And I was like, yo, I'm like legit. I think I thought about this a week or two ago. I was like, I might teach a course on meme making within the fucking draft guide. I was like, people would love how to learn how to like do that. That's such a funny skill because no one does it. So all you have to do is be like okay at it, and you're in the 99th percentile. And it's a great fucking skill to have in today's world.
No, that'd be
crazy that everybody on the team is in that 99th percentile. You like really gathered a good group of meme makers.
Dude, like at the core of who we are, we're just like content creators that don't give a fuck about anything. Like that's the beautiful that's the beautiful part about Big Dogs. It's like, yeah, we talk about fantasy, but realistically, we just like to create fun shit. And that's like our way of expressing ourselves through memes sometimes. It's beautiful.
That was actually like really beautiful the way you put that. Like I'm about to cry.
I'm about to cry. I cried thinking about it. I cry like twice a day thinking about memes, man. They fuck me up.
All right, that's a wrap. Before we break out into tears, we'll wrap up this week's narrative. Hope you guys enjoyed. More importantly, hope you guys enjoyed the meme. That's going to go down in Big Dog's lore. One of these days, I mean, we're going to break the internet. Just be there when it happens and just know you're part of it when it first started.
Fuck yeah.